We oftentimes hear about the problems plaguing the Queen City: homelessness, drug addiction, incarceration. Well, one Charlotte man is proving you can literally go through it all and still wind up on top if you never give up. WBTV's Caroline Hicks joins us now live to explain. Caroline.
Well, Freddie Sherrill's story is one of hope and determination. He was hardly set up for success, but despite every setback, he never settled for any less than what he knew he could achieve.
I was institutionalized. I couldn't function in society.
Freddie Sherrill had a tough start.
The only structure that I had in my life was when I was in training school or when I was in jail, when I was in prison.
Growing up poor, he was picked on at school. And so at just 8 years old, he stopped going.
I would go to grocery stores and start stealing food and take it home to help my mother, to feed my sisters and brothers.
Finding himself behind bars for the first time at 16.
Drinking, smoking, and snorting and shooting cocaine. And then I went to heroin.
He became homeless.
God, He put people in our lives to assure us that He's right there beside us.
That's Lula, Freddie's wife and the woman who would stand by him through it all.
I had to realize I had to stop enabling him. I had to let go and let God.
But it would get worse before it would get better. Hitting rock bottom at one point, attempting suicide.
And I pulled the trigger, and the gun wouldn't go off. And I just kept crying and crying and crying. And I threw the gun down on the ground, and it said, pow, pow, pow.
He says he knew in that moment there was a reason God wanted him here. For 16 years, he's been the event setup coordinator at Myers Park Presbyterian Church, thanks to a chance meeting with the former pastor.
Genuine, faithful, loyal, hardworking.
A few ways the current pastor describes him. Finally sober and working, Freddie set his sights on something he'd always dreamt of: an education.
I took the GED test 6 times. And on the 6th time, I passed it by 1 point.
But he didn't stop there.
It took me 13 years to get an associate degree.
This May marked his greatest accomplishment yet.
I still find myself pinching myself.
Graduating with a bachelor's degree in human service studies from Queen's University.
Oh gosh, I cried.
He says he did it for his kids, to set an example even at 65 years old.
Finally, today I can say that I'm a productive member of society. I haven't arrived, you know, that's just part of the journey. And the journey continues on.
Today, Sherrill volunteers sharing his story with at-risk youth in Charlotte. With his new college degree, he hopes to start a nonprofit to help others turn their lives around too. I'm Caroline Hicks reporting in Charlotte, WBTV, on your side.
Yes, I love it.
What an inspiration. Pull yourself up
for
by the
Freddie
bootstraps, and wow, that's just a
Great.
great, incredible story. It really
Really
is.
great story.
It really is.
Thank
Put
you,
your
Caroline.
mind to something, and you can really do something good. It really is.
Anything's
man.
possible, right?
Yeah, that's true.